What's up, everybody? Hello, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Today might be a little bit noisy. We got a few people having a small party in the background. So please let me know in the chat if you can hear me, us, because it is it's a little crazy today. You know, I mean, I don't know. You always come here, so it's always like a little bit of a different vibe every time, right? Yeah. A little bit more people than yeah. It's like normal Monday night, but yeah. I want to introduce Hinano, Yamada Hinano. She's so. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Initially, you were like Avex, right?
I'm so working.
Yeah. Monday night. I want to introduce
right now.
Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. I mean, like, I guess you got banned recently, right? Before you got banned, how many followers? 151K. I mean, that's a lot. That's pretty crazy, right? So, I mean, you must get all sorts of I don't know, messages from fans or whatever, right? Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. I mean, like, I guess you got banned recently, right? Before you got banned, how many followers? I mean, you must get all sorts of I mean, messages from fans. Hopefully you will get it back.
Like the main, like I guess, like stuff about using my Instagram is
For sure. Yeah. So that was your main thing, right? Did you do can't hear much, sound hard to hear? Okay, let's try it a little bit more. Get a little bit closer.
all these details.
Get a little bit closer here. Maybe we'll turn the music a little bit. Alright. So that was your main thing, right? We're gonna try. Hopefully this, maybe turn this mic volume up a little bit. Yo. Yeah. Closer to the mic. Okay. Get closer to the mic. Oh, wait. You know what? I understand. I'm an idiot. I didn't even plug this mic in.
Really? So you didn't hear us?
Alright, we're gonna restart this. We're gonna try. Hopefully this maybe. Yo, what up, guys?
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. That's much better. Hopefully you guys can hear us now. I was an idiot. I didn't even. I moved because I was gonna do it in the other room to be a little bit quieter, but I moved it back over here because I felt like it would be kind of cool to have like a party in the background. Can you guys hear us now? Does that sound better? Yo, what up, guys? Oh, alright. There we go. That's much better.
Oh, shit.
Hopefully you guys. Alright, perfect. Alright, yeah. Alright, let's restart that. Let's restart that. I would like to introduce the lovely and beautiful Hinano Yamada.
Hello.
She is a Instagrammer, a talent, a model, a DJ. Mm-hmm. She's a singer. Basically everything.
Yes.
Yeah. So why don't you tell us a little bit? We'll start from the beginning. Basically, you have like your main thing was Instagram, right?
Yeah, my main thing was Instagram, and I currently lost it. So it's really like my life is so different without Instagram because
True.
Instagram was like my priority, I guess.
Right.
Whenever I wake up or like go to sleep, I will always check my Instagram, and now I don't have that. So
True.
it's really different.
So how many followers did you have before?
I had 151K, and I was also
crazy.
verified. So
yeah, you had the blue check mark.
yeah,
right?
I had a blue check mark.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Legit. Yeah, so I mean, like, you must get a crazy amount of messages from random people you've never even met, right?
Yeah. Can everybody hear you?
I think they can hear you. Can you, say if you can hear Hinano. I think they can though. They can hear me and we're
My voice is pretty, small, so
Yeah.
I might have to get closer to the mic.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean that's pretty crazy. That's like a lot of followers. You must get like tons of like you must get weird messages too, right?
Like a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. So mainly like my Instagram, like the followers, like guys would like follow me more. So I had like 90% of the guys following and like 10% would be girls.
Girls.
So I had a lot of like guys DM me.
Yeah.
And it was just like I had some like, you know, like pics
Dick
down
pics,
there.
dick pics.
Yeah, so it was just kind of yeah.
Yeah. So like what like you probably get a lot of guys just being like hi or something, right? And then like some dick pics and
Some
like
dick pics. Some guy would just like ask me on a date or something, or ask me if I'm taken. And
yeah.
if I'm taken, they're like they don't want to deal with it.
They get mad or
like
something.
they get mad or something. Yeah.
You must get guys from like other countries being like, let me fly you over here and like
All
pay
the time,
for
all
a
the
hotel
time.
and
Yeah,
blah blah blah.
that was just like a normal thing, like
Yeah,
for
yeah.
guys to just like ask me to like fly over where they're living.
What were the most common countries that they try to fly you to?
Maybe like India or like
India.
somewhere around.
Okay.
Yeah, like in the middle, or the States, you know.
The States, like U.S., India,
U.S., India, or like
Middle East.
yeah, Middle East,
Yeah.
or like Brazil.
Brazil.
Yeah, I had a lot of Brazilian followers. So.
Okay. Yeah.
I guess it's because like I know a lot of Brazilian people that like
Yeah. True.
yeah, they posted me on their story or something.
Yeah,
and a lot
yeah,
of
yeah.
Brazilians would like.
But
follow.
is that mostly in Japan or also in Brazil too?
Like in Brazil too?
Can you
So,
see with Instagram? Can you see the demographics? Can you see like the countries that everybody's from?
America is like on the top always.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, that's crazy. Like, and so were you doing like sponsored deals? With,
I did a lot of promotions for like specific brands, like bikini brands or something, because I would always post like bikini photos, you know, and that's what I'm known for, like posting a lot of bikini pics.
Yeah.
So a lot of bikini like store owners would try to like would want me to like promote their brand, and it's just like kind of like an underground thing, like they're not like super like famous or something.
Sure.
But yeah, I would like try to help them like grow followings and have people like buy stuff from there.
So if it's a brand, like they pay you for like a story or a post or
Yeah. Pretty much like that's like the promotion, right? Like if you like post something, they will like pay you. Some will pay you, but like some will be like, okay, like Hinano 15% off, something like that, and then you get like a discount or commission. Yeah.
Okay, cool. When I first met you, you were doing a lot of DJing as well, right?
Yeah, that was when I was like really focused on DJing.
Yeah.
Now it's because of Corona, like there's not much opportunities, but
yeah, there's not a lot of clubs that are open these days. Yeah. But so like now, I mean, it must be difficult now that like I mean you got banned basically, right?
Yeah.
So I mean that happens to everybody. I think like who knows, probably happened to me too. You know, like
you never know.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, your Instagram just disappears. So.
Yeah. I mean, like that must have changed your kind of like the things you do every day and like.
I mean,
your
my
life
lifestyle definitely like changed because you know, like every time I would wake up, or like even when I was like here, like I would always like check Instagram or like always look at my Instagram and stuff. Donnie, she's like scared of their ass. She's like barking. But yeah, so it's just like my whole lifestyle pretty much changed. I don't really use Instagram anymore. And it's really weird because a lot of my friends know that I'm always on Instagram or social media, and I quit a lot of social medias. I don't have my Facebook anymore.
Yeah.
My Instagram, and I don't even use Twitter. So.
How do you think that changed like your mindset? Like, do you feel like you were more free to be like yourself, or?
You know, the weird thing is there are times that I wanted to quit Instagram personally, because like sometimes I would get like hate DMs and stuff, and I knew that like when a lot of people start following like your Instagram, like you would get like some haters too.
Right,
So
right.
I just sometimes couldn't deal with it because like a lot of people would just like judge me and like pretty much say mean things, and I was just like, oh, this is like back to high school. Like I was bullied in high school, so
For sure.
I was just like, I kind of want to like quit Instagram. There are times I wanted to actually quit Instagram and like kind of just be like gone girl.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it's really easy for random people to say shit when they don't have to say it to your face, right? Like when they type it just like anonymously. Like,
but like that's when I was thinking about deleting my Instagram, but like when I had it, you know. But when I like actually like don't have it, it's like really like also like I don't know. It's like a weird feeling.
Right.
I hate both, like even having it and
having it
not
or not having it,
yeah.
both. Yeah, true. Yeah, I mean, like it's tricky, you know.
I guess my lifestyle got like a little bit healthier though in a way. Like I was so into social media and always just like just checking social media or like Instagram and stuff. And
I mean, it must change like your mindset and the way you think about
I feel
things.
like I got stronger in that sense to kind of like know that even I lost my Instagram, like I don't know, it's just like I can still keep going with my life and do whatever I love doing, you know.
Yeah.
So at first it was hard. I was like really stressed out, depressed.
Right. Yeah, I remember like right after you lost it, you were like, oh my god. Like,
yeah, and then I came here
sad.
to get the shisha flavor, you know, because I couldn't even walk all the way to get the shisha flavor. It's like really bad.
Yeah. I mean, any sort of like crazy change to your life must like really affect you like a lot,
Yeah, for
right?
sure. It was really bad. I mean, but now I'm like chilling, I guess, trying to focus on my music with like my friend Manabi, remember? So we're trying to like make a song together.
Nice.
And I'm like really focused on music right now rather than Instagram or something. Like Instagram was like always my main focus when I had Instagram. Like I would always have to be like, oh, I have to post a pic at this certain time. It has to be perfect, you know. And I would like have photo shoots and stuff. But right now it's just like I can focus on something else rather than Instagram.
Well, because you were like a superstar from like you're actually pretty introverted, right? But you were like kind of like a superstar from a young age in the sense that like I seen your hula video, you know, you're like doing the hula and like dancing. We were like how old, like 3 years old or something? Or?
Yeah, I was like 4 or something.
Yeah. So you grew up in Hawaii, right? So some people, like somebody asked, like, is she a hafu or something? So yeah, I guess like you grew up initially in Hawaii, right? Yeah. So that video is so cute, like the little hula hina.
Yeah, I've always loved dancing. I always loved performing in front of people. But yeah, I'm like really shy person.
Yeah. You're not like at all like loud or all over the place.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I guess maybe when you're in the mood, maybe, but for the most part.
In a way, right?
Yeah. Me too. Yeah, like I started introverted and I like pushed myself to become more extroverted, to talk to people, meet people. Yeah. So so I mean that's crazy. So you went then to Sapporo, right? And what was like at what age did you start trying to do like dancing, singing?
So my mom was a dancer, and she always, I don't know, pushed me to be a dancer, I guess. I went to her like dancing schools and stuff. So like my mom always wanted me to be like an artist or like some sort of like like.
So she was a dancer, like what kind of dancer though? Like
she was a, I guess, jazz dancer.
Oh, jazz. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
So she always pushed me to like become a dancer, but that's not something that I wanted to do. Like further on, like I was like, no, dancing is not my thing. I mean, it's my thing, but like only for fun, you know, like.
Yeah.
I
mean, I've only ever
dancing
seen
so
you like
seriously.
just twerking, basically.
Yeah, like twerking and stuff. Like,
yeah.
I don't take.
But
dance
sometimes, you
seriously.
know.
Like, I take more like music and DJs seriously.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the collaboration with Monami because like you both have really good voices. So like, I'm interested to see like what you guys are gonna do together. Yeah. There's some questions here. So, do you think that girls who get lots of attention on social media have less need to meet guys in real life, right? For example, is SNS attention a substitute for actual dating? What do you think about that? Like if you get a lot of attention on social media, do you feel like I don't actually need to really meet people?
Well, most of the people I met was through social media.
Oh, really?
So,
like you became friends with people through social
even my
media?
boyfriend and stuff. Like I met him through social media.
So did he message you or something? Or?
Yeah, he messaged me, but it was because like I had a lot of followers, you know.
Right. But like, so, why did you respond to him, and why did you? Because you probably get like I don't know how many every day, like how many random DM requests do you get, right?
You know how like you have like mutual friends, right? And then like he had like quite a lot of like mutual friends, so that's why I was kind of like, oh, who is this guy, you know, and just like checking his like profile or something. And then I was just like, okay, I'll just give it a follow because like he knows like my friends, so I guess that's how it works. I mean,
so what was his? I'm curious. What was his initial message? Did he say something, or was he just like, "Hey, what's up?" Like, or did he say something more interesting?
He just said, "Hey," and I said hi, and then he was like, "I like Japanese girls."
Really?
Like, is that really
But it worked. It worked out though.
I mean,
that's
at
hilarious.
first I thought he was gay, so I was like, because he's like a really cute boy, you know. So I was like, maybe he's kind of gay and stuff, but no, he really likes girls because he has his like own YouTube channel, like kissing other girls and stuff. So that's when I like realized that he wasn't gay.
That's such a corny initial line, though.
I know.
Oh
it was like a weird pickup line saying like, "Oh, I like Japanese girls." And I'm like, okay, cool. Like,
how's a girl gonna feel happy? She's like, "Oh, thank you for talking to me."
I know.
You know, like
this is really weird.
I'm surprised, but you had the patience and like I guess because you had the mutual friends and everything. That's funny. That's
he was following a lot of my friends, so I was like, oh, so like you know, my friends. So I guess I'll just follow him back.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You can't really be too rude if like you know.
I don't think I would have followed him if he had like less like that, not that many mutual friends. Like I would be kind of creeped out by it.
Sure.
But he had a lot, so I guess.
Like how? Like 30 or like?
Like 50.
50 mutual friends. So I mean, that's basically somebody that you know, right?
Yeah. And then that time I like got out of like a relationship kind of thing, so I was kind of like a sad, depressed girl in a way, lonely. So
yeah, that relationship seemed crazy too. I don't know. I mean,
yeah, the other guy, was Brazilian.
Didn't he like? Oh, I thought that was the guy that jumped out of the window.
No, that was like the other ex.
Oh, okay. I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah. I mean, it is crazy. Like, I don't think I've ever like slid into a girl's DMs and then like met her, you know. But like your story inspires me to slide in some DMs.
I mean, I guess it's like. My first ex, my other exes, I never met them through social media. It was like kind of like, you know, like you meet someone at the bar kind of thing. So that's how I met my first ex. Like I met him at the bar. But then, the current boyfriend I met through social media.
I mean, you know us. Like we talk to girls like just basically everywhere, right?
I say like a lot, I know.
Like.
I say like a lot.
She does that in Japanese too. She's like something mitai na. Yeah. She's got those Hawaii American vibes going on too. Yeah.
So what is the other question?
Isn't TikTok much better suited for her type of content? She would be good at all the dances. Did you ever do TikTok? Or?
Yeah, of course I have my TikTok, but I don't know. I can't be like like even with YouTube, like
Yeah.
I'm not consistent. You get what I mean?
It's hard to be consistent.
Like,
Me
it's
too.
really
Me
hard
too.
to be
Me
consistent.
too.
I
It's
mean,
hard to be
Instagram,
consistent.
like, it was kind of easy because I think I was like used to it. But like YouTube or like TikTok, it seems like really hard and difficult.
Yeah.
Like you have to learn the dance and like take the video and like post it and it needs to be perfect, you know.
Yeah, it takes time and effort to do all that. Yeah. I'm not good at being consistent as well.
Yeah.
Turkey, a man can slide into DM domestic marriage with Japan female.
Turkish man.
Yeah.
I had this one Turkish guy that I was kind of into,
Yeah.
but it was when I like broke up with my boyfriend. We broke up many times, so. And I was like,
Wait, so but you've dated a Brazilian guy and like the other guy Haru is like
he's
Japanese guys, right? So you like
my
you
first
dated
ex-boyfriend
both.
was Korean.
Korean, okay. So you like you kind of just you don't really like it's just like whatever your feeling is.
Yeah, I don't have a specific type.
Right.
It's just like a feeling kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like at first, you're like all my exes, they were my type. Like
Right.
when I met them, I was like, oh.
Yeah, I remember you said that like they're not your type, but then you like
And then
them.
they're like really pushy, so
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. Like, you know.
So you like guys who come on to you.
And then it just like gradually becomes
Right.
a relationship all of a sudden. So.
Yeah, it's hard for guys because like a lot of times like they feel like they shouldn't persist, because like the girl's like, but then sometimes when they do persist, the girl's like, I like it. I feel like you're sincere about your interest.
Yeah, because
in
it
me.
sounds like like he's like kind of cares,
Yeah, like I really care about you. That's why I'm persistent, right? So
But-
it's like a hard balance because like if it's a guy that you don't want persisting, you're like. It's
But
really
when a
creepy.
guy's like used to that, like
Yeah.
used to doing that to like girls just for like other reasons, it's like I don't know, you just gotta be careful, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I think most guys are really good with words, so like
Probably. Girls are pretty good with
mostly
words
Brazilians.
too. Brazilians are good with words.
They're really good
They
with
say
words.
sweet things.
They say like
What?
a
So
lot of-
what's like the number one thing? Like if somebody's gonna compliment you or give you like say something sweet to you, what do you think is like the number one thing that you would like be like, oh my god, if somebody says it, like if he compliments like your fashion or like your singing or your
I think like my
face
style,
or
like
whatever.
my like style, I guess. I don't know how to say it,
Like your body type.
my
basically.
body type, yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty skinny anyway, so
Yeah.
a lot of guys, like in my mind, I feel like a lot of guys like more bigger,
curves,
like
right?
curves and stuff.
I mean, not Japanese guys.
So I guess when a guy says like, oh, I like Japanese like girls and like their body types and stuff, like it just makes me feel comfortable in a way.
Right. But do you think that's because you were raised like you're from Hawaii originally and like you like hip hop and that kind of stuff? So like when you see artists, they have like more like Cardi B or Nicki or Megan Thee Stallion. They're all like crazy curves. So it's like, do you think it's because you like that kind of music that you're like, damn, I mean, you're pretty curvy, but like for a Japanese girl, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, you're not like crazy, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I mean, there's not that many people that are like that.
Honestly, it's like you always want something that you don't have, right? So I'm like that type of person. Like I'm always like, oh, like I wish I had that. You know?
Yeah.
Even though like I appreciate what I have, like there are times I'm like, oh, like she has a really nice ass. I wish I had that.
Yeah. True. I mean, like I think like yeah. I mean, it seems like a lot of people when they first meet you or they first see you or even people on the stream, they're like, is she a half or something, right? Or like when we're hanging out and like girls come over, like Japanese girls come over, she's like, hey, hafu or something, right? So I think because like maybe like your style of makeup and like because you speak English.
I get mistaken a lot
right?
because like in Japanese you say people like me, you say like kono koi kao.
Koi, yeah, true.
So I have this koi kao. Like a lot of Japanese girls are more naturally
like smaller eyes and like flatter
like
nose.
pretty, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm not always like in the cute side.
Right,
like, they
right.
wouldn't say like konoko meccha like kawaii, you know. It's more
Right.
like kire, you know. It's like kind of
True.
different.
Yeah. It's like gaijin style, right?
Yeah.
A little bit. Like I think your makeup, the way you do your makeup, also is like a little bit more foreign style, right?
Yeah.
Like I think I don't know. It seems like if somebody said like, oh, you look like I don't know I don't even know who's cute for like some Japanese actress or whatever.
I don't even know.
I don't even know either. But like you'd probably like rather be like, oh my god, you look like
I think it
Kendall
was
Jenner
because like
or
I was
something.
so influenced by American artists and celebrities
Yeah.
since I was like really little that like it just kind of it's like the vibe,
Right. So somebody's asking, did you ever get recognized on the street by your followers?
Sometimes yes. Especially in Roppongi, it's crazy.
Like mostly guys or
girls actually.
Girls, really?
Yeah, guys would.
Yeah, I noticed like when we hang out when like random girls come over, they're like, "Oh my god, it's Hinano."
Yeah,
right?
and
Like,
I'm like,
it's weird because like the guys that come over that I mean maybe it's just like my friends like they don't I don't know I don't think they really look at Instagram that much, you know. So, but like the girls are like, oh my god, that's Hinano,
Yeah.
right? Or they'll like look at you, but they're like,
Yeah.
I can't talk to her, you know,
Yeah.
right?
Recently, like this one girl came up to me in Roppongi, and I was like pretty drunk, and my face was like pretty red. So she came up to me and she was like, "Oh my god, are you Hinano?" And I was like, "Yes." And then she was like, "Oh, can I take a picture?" I was like, "Sure," but I'm like really dead. Like my face is pretty dead. But okay.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are like shy to come up, So
True.
they will always like DM me and be like, "Oh, I saw you at Shibuya," or like in
I get
Roppongi.
that as well. Like, I mean, I'm not like famous like that, but like I get people who message me. They're like, "I saw you in Shibuya," and I'm like, "Why didn't you say hi?
why
Like,
didn't
just
you
say
say
hi, right?" Yeah, and these are people I've met before too, so it's even weirder. They're like, I get some girl be like, "I saw you in Shibuya." I was like, "Say hi."
It's kind of like a little annoying when people do that. Like, I mean, it's not like I wouldn't hate when people like come up and be like, "Oh, like you're Hinano, like nice to meet you, whatever." You know, like I've seen you on Instagram or something.
Yeah.
Like that makes me happy, you know. But if someone is just like creeping me, like, "Oh, like I saw you in Shibuya, like you were an H&M, like trying on this clothes or something," it's like, are you creeping?
Yeah,
are you
yeah, it is
stalking
weird.
me?
It doesn't. It makes you feel like you're being watched or something, right?
And I don't like that.
Yeah. So, one question is like, what do you find to be the most attractive thing about Japanese guys? And I think I would add to that question as well, because like you dated a Japanese guy, right? So like, but for the most part, it seems like you're more into mostly Brazilians, I guess, or foreign guys, right? So like, what was it about that guy, or Japanese guys in general?
Like 2 Japanese guys, but they were international. Like they could speak English too. So like, I guess like I only date guys who like can speak my language, like Japanese and English. Like they need
like
to be
together.
able to like speak English and Japanese, like both of them. Like I wouldn't date just a Japanese guy who doesn't know how to speak English. Like
most of your friends are like both, right? They speak both, right?
So all my exes who were Japanese, they were kind of bilingual, I guess. Like they could speak Japanese and English.
And so where did you meet, like if you go back through all of your exes, where did you meet them? So the last guy, we were just talking Instagram, right? So what about the guys before that?
The other guys, before him, I met them at the club, which is a bad idea.
It's a bad idea.
It's a bad idea.
Alright, it's a bad idea.
Yeah, I met him at the club, and like the other, like the Japanese guy that I dated for a year, I met him from a mutual friend. She was hanging out with his friends, and then she was like the only girl there, so she felt awkward, and she like texted me out of the blue. I'm not that close with her, which is kind of weird. It was like kind of fate, you know, like she never like texted me or anything. She like texted me out of the blue and was like, "Hey, what are you doing? Like, I know you live in Shibuya, like we're in Shibuya right now, like come hang out." And then when I went there, he knew me, which was weird, and he was like, I follow you on Instagram or something, and I was like, what, really? And he's like, his mom is more famous than me, so
yeah, his mom's
when he
crazy
mentioned
famous.
his mom, I was like, what? Like, you follow me? Like, I was like surprised, you know.
His mom's like basically a super pop star.
Super pop star.
Yeah.
Used to be, I guess.
Yeah.
But she retired.
Yeah, I mean,
But she's still
kind of like top 5 like Japanese pop star singers. Like if we say the name, everybody will know it basically.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it right now just because like, you know, I don't want to like expose her ex or whatever, but basically top 5 pop singer in Japan. Everybody will know the name if you've been here for a while. Okay, so do women in Japan gravitate towards what? British Africa? Okay, that's like, that doesn't make sense. Does not make, bro, like nobody's worried about what nationality you are. Yeah, hip hop nightclubs. Yeah, sure, it's a good place to meet women. Okay, this other guy says, what stigmas, issues do you think Japanese girls have about gaijin nampa dudes? Okay, so like I'm interested in this actually. So like
you?
Yeah, like me basically. So like when a guy talks to you in the street, right? If they're Japanese versus foreign, what's like the difference in the way that they talk to you?
I think foreigners. I mean, I don't know. I think all the guys that like talk to me that like is either Japanese or like foreigners, like they're really pushy. So like
all the guys are pushy.
Yeah, they like really follow you like everywhere, you know.
Oh, really? Okay.
So, but 宇多田ヒカルに似てるってよく言われます。So, every time someone will always say that. Yeah, so like I guess I don't know. Yeah.
Do you think it's different? Like if you get approached by a Japanese guy versus a foreign guy, or it's basically the same?
I think like foreign guys know that like I speak English because I'm always on the phone and like talking to my friends or something in English, so they're always like trying to approach me and be like.
I mean, you look like you speak English.
Really?
Yeah.
So they would just be like, hey, like where are you going? Like, do you want to party with us? And but I don't get that intimidated by foreigner guys more than Japanese guys. I think Japanese guys are kind of like intimidating.
They're more intimidating.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the difference? I mean, because like there's a lot of scouts, right? I'm sure you get approached by scouts like every day, probably.
All the time, yeah.
Yeah. So how do you know if it's like a scout versus like just like a nampa Japanese guy?
I just know by their like outfit,
dress,
like how they dress.
They have like brands.
When Japanese guys wear brands and when they start talking to you, you know that they're like a scout.
Yeah. Sometimes people think I'm a scout. Like girls are like, yeah, scout.
Yeah, because they have to always look good, you know, for
girls
to be like, wow, like they have a lot of money, they know how to make money.
They know, yeah, exactly.
So,
yeah, it's kind of. I always think it's funny when girls I approach in the street like think I'm a scout because I'm like I've never really seen a foreigner scout, but I mean maybe they exist. But I'm also like a little urishi, you know, because I'm like, oh, it means like, you know, like it's like arieru, right? It means like
but you seem friendly, so
yeah.
I guess girls would be like, yeah, I'm down, like, you know.
Yeah.
To talk to me.
I seem friendly, but at the same time, like, I do seem quite intimidating.
No, we both have like this resting bitch face. So.
Yeah, we were just talking about this before the stream. Like, yeah, you have this resting bitch face. I do as well.
At first, like, I was so intimidated by him that, like, I thought he was, like, judging me.
Yeah, you thought, like, I hated you, basically, right? Yeah.
And he admitted that he hated me at first, though.
Well, I didn't really like you at first, to be honest, because, like, you were so attached to your phone, like, and I was like...
that was when I had my Instagram.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, fuck this girl, like, she thinks she's cool or something, like, she's not even talking to other people. Like, we went to shisha or something, and it was like, we're chilling here, having shisha, and she's not even, like, making eye contact. I was like...
That was, like, my priority when I had it.
Yeah. So, but then like we got to know each other, and like I was like, okay, yeah, she's really cool actually. So
Yeah, we even took part in the video for
oh yeah. We filmed basically like a terrace house kind of remake thing.
It was fun.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
I think we all got like more closer.
Yeah, we did, and yeah, we lived so close that like it's all good. Utada Hikaru, yeah, she does. Why club? Bad idea. I don't actually know. I mean, like I've met one ex in the club, and it was a great relationship, but she wasn't really like a club girl, right?
I mean,
So like, why do you think it's a bad
I
idea
guess
to meet?
for guys, I don't know for girls, but like whenever I meet like a guy club, it's like kind of like they want you for like different reasons, you know?
Right.
It's like they're there for like either sex or like something, right? I don't think guys would go clubbing just to find some girl to have like a relationship.
Where
like,
I mean, where would they go to? I mean,
Yeah.
like they're not gonna slide in your D. I mean, I guess maybe, but if
I
they
mean,
slide
like,
into
at
your
first he
DMs,
wanted-
they probably
he
like
wanted,
just want to
like-
fuck, right?
Yeah, at first he wanted to just like fuck me in a way
Yeah.
and just say bye and like leave me, but when he like starts to like get to know me and like when we were like talking, he actually started to like me as a person. That's the
star of
the star of the show.
Yeah. So I mean, what do you think is the best way for guys to meet girls? Like if they want to meet somebody.
I mean, honestly, I don't know. That's like a really good question. It's, I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess you'll know when like that person is like a good person. I don't know.
Yeah. True. Yeah.
Like
I mean, it's tricky because like dating apps are like, I mean, they're kind of annoying. Like I hate using things like Tinder or Bumble or something, right? And I don't really think that like.
oh
like-
yeah, I don't like dating apps. I've never used dating apps.
Yeah. I don't think like girls that are like hot and valuable really like use them that much, right? So
I think social media is like the way to like get someone.
yeah. I mean, that sounds good. I'm gonna start sliding in some
Yeah,
DMs.
I think social media is like the best way to like find people.
Especially if you have mutual friends, they kind of have to respond, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else?
Part 2. Do you want foreigners to speak Japanese to approach you in English or Japanese?
Both.
Both, either, whatever is easier, right?
Yeah,
Like,
whatever is easier, I guess.
Are Japanese girls who have the attention of Japanese boys interested in foreigners? Yeah, sure. Just depends on their type, right?
Yeah.
So do you feel being approached in different locations or times affects the type of relationship you could have? I don't know. I don't even know how to process that.
Different
Locations. Like you mean if you're approached in Shibuya versus like
everyone's calling me for some reason.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean like I don't think like the place.
I think the place doesn't really matter, to be honest. Like, I don't know. I just always had bad experiences with guys when at like a club or like a night. I don't know.
Night venue.
Night venue.
But you dated one guy that was like that, right?
Yeah. And then he was a playboy, like actual, like fucking
Makes sense,
playboy.
yeah.
So he was a DJ, so you know he has to like promote, you know, girls and stuff, for him to like get more attention, I guess.
Right.
And then he made me feel special, but like he was so just focused on like, you know, asking girls to like come to his like event so he can have like a lot of
Oh my god, that's me right now. Oh shit.
I guess.
I don't know, like yeah.
I guess like it just really. I'm like a really jealous person, so I didn't understand his work. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
he'll be like, please understand this is just work,
Yeah.
But I would be like, oh really? Like maybe you just like the attention or like something like that.
So yeah, like I just had this girlfriend recently who I was trying to explain that like it was just work basically, like.
Yeah.
And actually, like the funny thing is since being a promoter, which was like last November, like I stopped, like the amount of sex with like random girls I've had has like decreased a lot, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I literally just invite them out, we drink, and then I go home.
Yeah, I've never seen
like
you,
that's
like,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, but like before that, before like November, I wasn't a promoter, and then like I would just invite girls, over here, and then have sex with them and whatever, right? But since becoming a promoter, like the number of girls I've had sex with has like gone down so much, right?
Like a lot.
A lot,
Yeah.
like a lot.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy actually, right?
True, yeah.
Because like weirdly enough, it's like it's better for me to like it's better to not have sex with them, just so that like, we can just keep going to the club together, right? So like from everybody around in the club, they probably look at me or they look at my stories. They're like, damn, he's fucking all those girls. But like I'm, I don't know, I'm fucking less than ever before.
I mean, everyone judges people, and be like,
Yeah.
judge a book by its cover kind of thing. Like, because you're a promoter, like, everyone thinks that you're like fucking all these girls to get these girls to like go to the club or something. But he was doing that, so he was fucking a girl.
I mean, it does happen. It does happen. It does happen.
Yeah, and then I found out, and then he was just literally lying, saying that it was like an old condom or something. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? It was just a really.
That's really true. Have you ever dated somebody that you met through like Nampa, like somebody that like approached you on the street or something?
No.
Okay.
I became friends with them, but not like.
Yeah, I mean like us basically, right? Yeah.
But you didn't nampa me, Donnie nampa.
Yeah. What is your dream trip with a nice guy? Wow. Where would you go? What would you do? All right. What's your dream? Like if you want to take a little vacation.
Like somewhere.
Probably
anywhere, Maldives or.
The Maldives.
Maldives.
Nice.
Or Bora Bora.
That sounds good.
I want to go somewhere that's like water.
Beachy.
Like you can jump whenever.
Turquoise water. Sounds great. Yeah. Maldives sounds nice.
I always wanted to stay at like the beach house,
Oh yeah, like the ones on the water,
on
right?
the water.
Yeah, that looks dope. Who is more attractive, a guy who messaged you 5 times a day or a guy who messaged you 1 time every 5 days? That's an interesting question, actually.
1 time every 5 days. Oh my god.
5 times a day
5
or
times
1
a day.
time? 5 times a day.
I mean, it means that like that person cares.
They care,
Like
yeah, they
I
care.
need someone who cares about me rather than like be like making me think like, oh, maybe he has a lot of girls that he's like texting and he's just not paying attention to me. So.
Man, I'm so bad at that. Like even the girls I care about, like I'm so bad at texting them.
Maybe it's like a pride thing, no?
Maybe, yeah. I just also don't like texting, just in general,
Because my current boyfriend, he was like texting me a lot, and I was like, this guy is like ちょっとしつこい, like
but
kind of
it
like.
means he likes.
But then
you.
I kind of like felt like he does kind of want something with me, in a way, and I was single, so I was like.
So that's interesting because I think like a lot of guys. By the way, like everybody who's watching, press that like button. I know a lot of you guys watching haven't touched that like button.
They're just like listening to the.
Put the like. I know it's a good ass conversation, so push that like button. Pay respects with the like button over there, somewhere over there. Yeah, like so like. Yeah, it's crazy. Like I think like that happens a lot of the time, where it's like a girl wants to feel like, even if like a guy gets angry at her or like yells at her, right? right? Or like even in extreme cases like he pushes her or something, right? Like I'm never saying you should push a girl, right? Or anything like that, but like
or like physically.
Yeah. I'm not trying to tell anybody they should physically push a girl, but like if it comes to like if it gets emotional, then like she feels like you you care about her, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like with my current relationship, like I learned a lot with like guys thinking, like the way of thinking and like the feelings and like before I met him, like I didn't know what guys were thinking. Like I was like maybe most guys are just like always fucking around and just like don't really care as much. I don't know.
True. Yeah, if they get emotional, it means they care, right?
Yeah. I never had a guy get super emotional or attached to me.
Yeah, everybody make sure to sign up as well to the email list, links.theglobalboss.com. Please click that link, sign up to the email list. There's going to be big things coming soon, so make sure to sign up. Give a like as well. Yeah, it's crazy. It's tricky because, like, like obviously girls like guys who care about them, but you want it to be the guy that you like that cares about you, right? But like, there's something about people who are like choto abunai that's like attractive, right? Like guys who are like criminals or guys who are drug dealers or guys who are playboys or something, right? And I think like like maybe the average girl will be a little bit scared by them, but like kind of fly girls or like above average girls will like kind of like those guys, right?
Yeah.
But it's something that like you can't really talk about, right?
Yeah, that's kind of true though. I guess I don't know. A lot of guys say I'm really nice. I care a lot. Like I care too much, like a mom kind of type of figure. So a lot of guys would always, the guys I dated, they always say like you're like kind of like my mom kind of thing. Like they would always mention about their moms and be like, you're like really similar to my mom. Like you take care of me, you do this for me, you cook for me, or something. So yeah, for guys' perspective, I think they think of me as a mom, and they feel really comfortable. You know what I mean? So
I mean that's not all what anybody would think from like social media or something. You know what I mean?
So they don't like look at me like, oh, she's a girl with 151K. Like when I lost my Instagram, my boyfriend was very supportive and was like, I'm really like he was very like he was there for me. So, but if it was like the past Hallway, he would be like, oh, like she lost her Instagram, fuck her, like bye. Like,
I think most people when they see like a girl with like posting like lots of bikini pictures, sexy pictures, lots of followers, they just think like probably that's all she does, and like probably like her house is like shitty and like she doesn't do anything for anybody, and like that's all she is, right? Just appearances.
That's what he thought about me at first.
Yeah, man, I think that's like, I mean, that's kind of what I thought about you at first as well, because I was like, damn, this girl's always on her phone. Like,
he was always he thought that like I like dated a lot of guys and just like fucked them over and just like pretty much like did a lot of one night stands or something. But I've never done one night stands. I've always been loyal. So I think that's like the gap, like I post a lot of bikini photos and a lot of people judge me for that. But then
people are always gonna judge though. Like that's the thing about social media. That's the thing about like, putting yourself out there, especially like in a controversial way. Like people are always gonna hate, but like they don't know you and they don't matter. Also,
that's why there are times I want to quit my Instagram. I just had a lot of people just judge me all the time, and they're just like, oh, it's so tiring and exhausting.
Yeah. Sorry about the background noise, everybody. It's just a normal, it's a normal Monday night, but we do have
Someone was like
a lot of yeah
Sorry.
yeah, we do have like a lot of people here chilling, and I thought it'd be cool just to like I mean, this is literally just like a normal ass Monday night.
Maybe we should have like filmed it there. Maybe we should have filmed it there though.
I thought about it, but stop it up. I mean, I thought about filming it over there, but it's all good. Like I mean, I think it's good.
If you guys can hear us, then.
I mean, I think it's they definitely can hear. The mic is quite close to us, so. I mean, I think it's just good for people to see that, like, this is just, like, normal life, right? Like, I mean, this is just, like, how we do it.
Oh, wait, that's a really good question. Have you introduced one of your female friends to a guy who was interested in you? That happened.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I used to go to this school in Tokyo for, like, 2 weeks. And then there was this guy, he was really interested in me. He asked me to be his girlfriend. But then I was interested in another guy that was at the school. And my friend was interested in the guy who asked me.
This is back in high school, or?
This is, like 4 years ago. 5 years ago.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago. But like, and then she like actually like asked me if it was okay for her to ask him out, because she's that type of girl like who goes first and ask a guy out, like most girls wouldn't ask a guy out, right? They would wait until the guy asked the girl out, and she was like really interested, like really into him, so I said, yeah, like go for it, like you can ask him out, like so yeah, when he asked me out to be his girlfriend, I said no. The next day my friend asked him to be her boyfriend, and he said yes, so and then they dated for 3 years. So.
Yeah, happy story. Happy story. Masculine or feminine man? I mean, that's a funny question too.
I think both.
Oh, she thinks both. Nice.
Both.
I mean, yeah, I guess like some ways to be feminine and nice, like you gotta groom yourself, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's great. It's difficult. Happened twice to me. I was interested in a lady. We went out, and then she said, I have this other friend who is really nice. Yeah, that happens a lot to me as well. Like, I'll get a girl who, like, I'll meet her somewhere on the street or in the club or the bar, and then she's like, I have this friend who really wants to make foreign friends. Like, can I bring her or something, right? I'll be like, I mean, it's kind of weird, right? Like, she just wants to, like, introduce her friend to me. And then usually the friend's just, like, not cute at all, right? Like, she's usually quite ugly, right? So, I mean, it's kind of like komari, right? It's a little difficult. Yeah.
Maybe you should, like, check her Instagram first.
Yeah. So I usually, like, tell them, I'm like, yo, like, send me a picture of your friend, right? And or I'll invite them to like the club or a party where I can just like leave her alone if I'm not into her or something, right?
You're just too nice to people.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of bitchy sometimes too. I'm quite bitchy
but, like,
sometimes.
You're like really awesome.
Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm quite bitchy a lot of times. Like, I don't know, I feel like you have to have boundaries.
Of course.
The same thing, like if you're like a beautiful girl, right? Like you gotta have boundaries. Otherwise, like you got all these people trying to like enter your life, right? For no reason, right?
Yeah. I think like that's why like we laugh, like because we're so similar in a way.
Yeah.
Like, I get what you mean.
Yeah, it's tricky. Like a lot of people like always trying to. I feel like it's the same way, like if all of a sudden you like tomorrow you woke up and you had like $1 billion, like if you were really rich tomorrow, like you'd have all these random people who weren't really your friends, but they're like all of a sudden trying to be your friends, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, like, yo, let's hang out, let's get lunch.
I had that like a lot, even with my Instagram when
you
I
mentioned
found out,
that,
I had like 151K. They were like, oh my god, like we're
let's hang out,
besties.
We go way back, and it's like I didn't even really, bitch, I don't know you.
And they would always want me to like post them on their stories and stuff.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. It's tricky. It's because like I mean like I want to support people. I want to be like help people as well. But I can't like everybody's gotta have their own boundaries basically. Right? Why don't girls ask out guys? I mean, they probably just know a lot. I mean, why?
My
why
friend is she always asks out guys.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Nice. Damn, your friend's
She's
cool.
always like, oh, I kind of like this guy. I think I'm gonna ask him out. And I'm like,
Really?
wow, like you have, yeah.
Damn,
She's
Yaru
like,
ne.
Monami.
Oh, Yaru
That type of
ne.
girl.
Yeah, she's cool as fuck, man.
And I mean, she's bisexual, so I guess that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, damn,
She has a
she's cool as fuck. Like, yeah, she does have. She's a little masculine. Like, maybe very pretty girl, but like she's just like
The way she thinks is kind of like.
it's a little bit like a dude. Yeah, like I get that. Yeah, she's super cool though.
There's so many questions.
Yeah. Do you think guys with high Insta followers get girls easier? So like, what do you think? Like, if like some guy has like a lot of followers on Instagram, are you like, oh my god, like maybe I should?
Honestly, I think it's the other way around.
Yeah.
I think if the girls have more Instagram followers, like the guys would be like really like
Yeah.
attracted.
But I do get like I don't even have that many. I only have like 22,000 or something. But then like even random girls are like, oh my god, you have so many followers. I only have like.
But if you like
2,000,
check like a guy's Insta and if they're hot, it's like okay, like you know, I would like text him back or something.
Yeah.
That was me. Like he didn't have that many followers, but I was like, oh, he's kind of cute, so I'm just gonna text him back.
True.
So it doesn't really. I don't think followers really do matter, but I think for girls, like it's good to have like a lot of amount of followers, like a lot, you know.
Yeah. That was a good question. How do rich guys try to impress you over here? Do they pull up an expensive car like in Europe? That's actually a cool question. Like, what's like the biggest flex some guy has tried to do? Like a rich guy's trying to be like, yo, come on my yacht, or like, what's the biggest
You know, there was
flex?
this one guy that came to his house and he had like a jacuzzi and like a limo scene. Do you know that guy? Like he's like, a bit bigger.
Oh, Josh. Yeah, Josh.
Maybe. He like texted me and was like, hey, I want to be your like, are you like interested in having a sugar daddy?
Right,
I was
right,
like, what? And he was like, if you're interested, like I can be your sugar daddy. And, like I can take you places like with my limo. I'm like, oh no, I'm not that.
Yeah, that guy was interesting. We sort of stopped hanging out with him because like he was a little weird with a couple girls that we knew. So I mean, that message doesn't sound that bad, but like, yeah, some other things happened that we were like, all right, maybe we don't bring him
It was like
around.
kind of like pushy.
Yeah, that's what a lot of
Because
girls
like
said with
limo
that
and
guy.
like
Yeah,
his
yeah.
glamorous life or something.
Yeah.
I don't get attracted to guys like that.
Right. So, like, have you ever had guys from other, like, what was the biggest thing, like, somebody was like, I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to buy you some shit. I'm going to buy you a car, buy you a house, whatever.
There was this guy that messaged me and was like, I'll pay you $1 million like each month just to be like my girlfriend kind of thing. And I was like, it's kind of creepy. But he told me to like move all the way to the States, so I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just not.
Hard to believe these people.
There's like a laughing, crying emoji.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of guys like that, man. It's like,
Yeah, true.
and you never know if it's real, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it
They're
could be
actually
fake
gonna
as
do
well.
that,
Yeah, it could be fake as well. I do want to ask, like, I do want to get like a panel opinions. Maybe we got like 3 or 4.
Should we bring like some girls?
Yeah. We're gonna get like a panel opinion of random girls. So, drop questions in the chat. Be like, we're gonna ask like 3 or 4 girls like what they think about something. So
That'd be interesting.
yeah. So I mean, I think I have a few ideas. Like, yeah, like what kind of approach, what kind of compliment they best respond to. I think is an interesting
Maybe like
question.
everyone's response is like different, so it's like
Yeah.
good learning experience for
Yeah.
the guys who are probably interested in dating a Japanese girl or something.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's ask some girls. Who should we ask?
Okay. Nee, you met. Come here. みんな質問聞くけど。大丈夫。 何褒められたら一番嬉しい
You should like translate that in like
シンプルに
English.
可愛いだけ。
かわいい、シンプルにかわいい。
Really?
はい。
ちょっとマイクに言って。マイクに。
シンプルに可愛いって言われたら嬉しいです。
Okay. I guess she's happy if you just say she's cute. それだけ？性格とかじゃなくて。
可愛いって言われたら嬉しいと思う。
本当？
うん。
ファッション
でもいっぱい
とかじゃなく
男の人
て。
に可愛いって言われそう。
うまいうまいうまい。ガチガチ可愛いって言われたら嬉しい。
可愛い。そうシンプルな。
あ、そうだっけ可愛いってよりなんかビューティフルの方が嬉しい。
Beautiful.
そう。
Really?
like sexy とかそっちの方が嬉しい。
Oh my god, I'm not that type. I hate
え、これさ今さライブでさ
ライブです。
やってんの？
Yes. Yeah, I guess she's saying yeah, if somebody says she's cute, she's happy.
I'm like so opposite. Like, I'm so different.
But you said like style, right?
Like style wise, yeah, but like not
なんか
face.
スタイルがいいって言われるの。
あー嬉しい。
なんか beautiful とか sexy って言われたらちょっと、
違う。
no.
だけど
It's like a no-no for me.
まあそうだね。そうセクシーとかの方が嬉しいかもしれない。
セクシー。
そう。
超セクシー。
Really?
言われたら嬉しい。
そうと思う。
へ
なるほどね。
だけどさ何人さ見てるの？
30人ぐらい。
ああそう
今
なんだ。
30人ね。
でももっと見てたよ。
可愛いってきたよ。
ありがとうございます。
可愛いってきたよ
ありがと。うございます。
Should we ask another
でも待って
girl?
よ。
Yeah.
本当に反対意見あるよ。
Let's ask her. Let's ask her.
ねえ、来て来て。
俺一つ聞いて聞かせて。なんか一番褒められて嬉しいことはCool.
Really?
Cool. なんかツンデレって感じ。
あそう。
That's different. No.
Cool. That's different. So she's saying like she would be happy if somebody said that she's cool, which in Japanese means like cold, basically. Like cold or
pretty。
キュートかプリティじゃないよ。
cute と pretty じゃなくて
じゃなくて
cool なんかちょっと冷たい。
そう、ハードは。
Oh,
Like a
that
cold-
that's cool. That's interesting. Yeah, like ちょっとなんか
Yeah.
厳しめのツンデレっていう
そう
感じ。
なんだ。でも
She wants to be called like cool or cold or tsundere, which means like a little bit bitchy, basically, right?
like you're cool みたいな。
Yeah. ちょっとなんか、誰にでも構ってあげないよみたいな
感じです。はい。
So she's kawaii and she's cool.
She wants to be cool, right? And she wants to be kawaii. Or sexy. なるほどね。じゃあ、例えばさ、道で声かけられたらどういう感じに声かけられてほしい？そう。どういう感じに声かけられてほしい？
セクシーが
いきなりお姉さんセクシーって言われたらアピールある。
I want the panda.
Panda.
I'm gonna be the panda.
She's gonna be a panda.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna have it like this. Because I don't think I can talk like this. Oh, maybe.
一番褒められて何言われて嬉しい？
一番嬉しいこと？
あ、褒め。
違うでしょ。面白いじゃん。
あ、面白い。Yes, we got a different opinion from everybody. It's perfect. 面白い。あ、やっぱ性格見てほしい。
つまらないっていうよりは面白いって言われた方が。
大事だね。そう。やっぱ性格大事だもんね。
なんて言ってた？
クールに言われてほしい。あと、セクシーに言われてほしい。
That's pretty new.
あと、スタイルいいって。
She might have like a different.
すごい気まずい人に。でも
正解を言ってくれる。
確かになんて言うんだろう。
Mia?
一番褒められる。
一番褒められて何が言われて嬉しい？
一番褒められて嬉しい。ファッション。
ファッション。Everybody, みんなそれぞれだね。Everybody has a completely different answer, which is interesting.
She has a nice
Right?
fashion.
So like fashion, スタイル、クール、面白い、
Kawaii.
可愛いかセクシー。 そうだね。面白いね。Everybody's got like a different thing that they want to be complimented on. I mean, I think that's like, yeah, it's interesting. Like,
How about we ask him like who's the type of guy?
いやいや、じゃあタイプの男性ってどんな
この
感じ？
中で。
タイプのメンズ、タイプのメンズってどんな感じ？
この中
タイプのメンズはどんな感じ？
You have a boyfriend here だもんね。
あ、やっぱり面白いね。面白い同士で。
面白い。
She likes funny guys. マジ？クルー同士？ファッションがいい同士？スタイルいい同士？
No.
そうだね。
I'm more like a funny guy. I like funny guys.
Okay, okay. Really? So you want a cool guy, right?
Maybe.
Okay. You want a funny, 面白い guy.
Do you think Donnie has a good fashion sense?
若干自分のタイプと違う。
Nice.
You forgive him for his fashion sense. Okay.
That's good. That's love.
So you want to be complimented on your style, but you think you like guys who are funny.
Yeah. I love laughing. I just love laughing.
なので自分がファッションに褒められたいけど、相手が何が一番大事？メンズ。ちょっと相手のメンズ。
メンズ？
いや、そう理想の男性。
ああ、理想の男性。でもいっぱいある。
例えば
ファッション。身長高い人がいいとか。あとなんか目が綺麗な人が好き。
外人か日本人ってこだわる？
あんまりこだわらないけど、でもどっちかって言われたら外国人の方が好き。なんか顔立ちが結構好きなタイプ。
でも顔濃い女の子って外人好きなイメージ。なんか顔濃いじゃん。だから外人好きじゃん。確かに。
Right. I get it. So she likes tall guys with decent fashion and strong eyes. で、どういうタイプのメンズはどんな感じのタイプですか？
問わないかもしれない。
面白くないよ。
どんな感じ？
なんだろうな。引っ張ってくれる人。自分がある人、芯がある人。It's mine みたいな。人がいいです。
それ外人か日本人こだわる？
引っ張ってちょっとなんか俺のものに
してくれる人。
だったらいい。Okay. So she likes guys who like kind of try to like take her. ちょっと焼きしにくい。It's hard to translate into English.
Like someone who has
Someone
themselves
who takes control
and
like leads the interaction. リードしてくれる人とか。Yeah. で、ただの面白い人。
一緒。
笑えばいい。
そう、面白ければいいよ。
So if she laughs, I guess it's good. Yeah. 笑えばいいね。
そう。
Okay.
笑えばいいね。
笑えばいいね。Nice.
笑いのツボない。
I'm gonna ask another question here too.
Guys pay on the first day or no?
Okay. So 初デートでおごってくれない男性はアウトか。
年齢による？
何による？
She said that age matters.
Depends on the age.
Yeah, it depends on the age, not age.
例えば
同い年とかだったら割り勘でもいいし、年下だったら割り勘でもいいし、年上ってなったらちょっと多く出すとか。
So same age is like okay, but if it's not,
if it's older, then you should pay more for everything. Don't.
そうだね。
そんな一緒。そんな感じ。
まあ出してほしい。
年齢。Yeah, so I guess it depends for her age.
私はなんか細かく1円までってなったら嫌だけど、なんか大体いくらでいいよって言ってくれる感じがいい。なんか端数込めて自分が多く出すから、なんか例えば1000円だけでいいとか、そういうタイプがいい。なんか全部おごられるとすごい気使う私が。なんか
申し訳ないって感じ。
そう例えば全部おごってもらってなんか途中で帰りたいけど帰りにくいとかなるのが嫌だから。
So she feels like obligated if somebody pays the whole bill. So she feels like
That's a good balance,
uncomfortable. So she wants them to basically say like, please pay 1,000 yen or 2,000 yen or something. What about you?
I'm like different. I think it's like if a guy, obviously I think guys pay first, right? Like I mean most of the guys I date pay first, and I'll be like ちょっとお財布出して and be like, oh
Yeah.
like I'm gonna pay, and they'll be like, no, you don't have to pay, and I'm like, okay, the next time I'll pay. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
And then I will actually pay the next time.
Right,
so.
right.
I'm like that type. I like pay like later.
なんか今までデート中でちょっとなんかダメなところ気づいた。例えばファッションとか歯磨いてないとかとかまあ何でもいいけど。ちょっとデート中でこいつダメだなって思った瞬間の
めっちゃあるわそれ。
どんな感じ？
めっちゃある。when a guy is like so like なんか最初から into me, you know what I mean?
Too much,
It's too
like
much, you know what I mean?
into you, right?
Yeah, like they will ask you like every little question like about your life. And it's like they just want to know
They don't
everything
need
about
it.
you.
They don't
It's
chill.
just
They
kinda
can't chill.
No. And then the next day you just get a text from them and like constantly text
Too
them.
熱い。
今日会える。I hate that.
ちょっと熱すぎる。
最初から熱すぎるのがもう
なんかデート中でこの人ダメだなって分かる瞬間に何が？
なんか例えば歩くスピード合わせないみたいなの
あ
がすごい
それめっちゃ嫌だ。
ね、例えばこっちがヒールとか履いてる時とかにもうなんかカラカラカラみたいに行くとなんかもう汗やばいみたいな
ちなみに俺です。I always have difficulty walking. It's hard. デート中でこの男性アウトだなって思った瞬間に何が気づいたアウトって。
例えば、自分の飲んだ酒代を出さない人。自分の飲んだお酒くらい出せよっていう。
お金払う。
そう、お金払った方がいい。
それは
全部払わなくていいけど、自分の飲んだお酒くらい払えよって話。
いるそんな人。
いるそのなんか
そうだからセパレートでが一番いいんだけど、1円も払わない人がいるたまに。
マジ？
そういう
人いるの？ Apparently there's guys who are not trying to pay for anything, not even the alcohol that they drink. So じゃあ気づいた。
ない人。歩幅合わせない人。でこっちがlike when you're
歩き方
まくって潰れるとか。
ないデートでない人。デートでない人。
アウトって。
オラ、¿cómo estás? Muy bien. Me llamo Yume. Soy japonesa.
Okay, so like 合わせない
合わせない人。
人。歩き
もそうだし、なんか飲み方もそうだし。
飲み方？
こっちがその飲むつもりじゃないけど、大事、ちょうだい、言われても困るね。
どっちすごい彼が早く飲む。
彼が早いとか。
So if
こっ
he's
ちはその飲
drinking.
まなくてもいいのにめっちゃ飲んでるとか。
Okay. So like if the guy drinks too quickly,
Yeah.
she's like, match my speed って感じ。なんかある？
なんだろう
今日の話？
食べ方。
どう？
食べ方。
If he eats with his mouth open, or if he eats sloppily.
That was funny.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
So impolite でしょ。
Yeah, true.
そういいんじゃん。
まあ礼儀正しいとは大事です。じゃあ何歳から何歳まではいけるかって。
何歳から
30まで。
確かに。
何歳
Me too, same.
From what age?
From what age?
What's the young
Oh,
side?
my age till 30.
23
Or like
to 30.
I dated a guy who was like 33 when I was like 19. So I guess 35-ish.
23 to 35?
Yeah.
Okay. 何歳から何歳まで。でも結構途中は好きだね。
結構ストライクゾーンが広いけど、
ストライクゾーン広い。いいね。当たりそう。
大事。25から40ぐらい。40ぐらい。
何時までね。で、何歳から何歳まで
25から30。
25から30。結構、なんかね。
狭いね。狭いね。25から40。40。
Older men's 好きな2人。
自分結構乗ってるからね。乗ってるんだよ。
オッケー。で、
23から28とか
23から何歳すごいね。
30がさ、マキシマムじゃない。
そうすごい
Yeah. All these girls are lying, by the way. They're all lying. Yeah. Interesting. Like the range that they choose. Yeah. Everybody's got their own way of thinking. Yeah. Guys in the back look lonely. Give them some girls back. なんか後ろのメンズが寂しそうから女の子帰らせてとかって。ありがとう。Thank you guys. Thank you. Love you. Girls panel. We got going on. Do they ever go on dates with absolutely no intention of sleeping with the guy that night? That's kind of interesting, right? Like, I think if you meet one, like a guy one-on-one, like most of the time you think like maybe I'll sleep with him, right? Right? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't think like.
No, I never thought about that. Like, I never sleep with a guy that I meet on
Yeah.
first date.
Right, but I mean, like, if you're not really interested in the guy, you're not gonna meet him one-on-one, right?
I guess like try to get to know him at first and like whether like the first date was like really good, you know, there might be a possible second date.
True.
True.
Yeah, true. I mean, it is tricky, right? It is tricky.
See, I need to know if the guy is like actually just wants me for sex or if it's just like get to know me kind of thing.
So like I hear from a lot of Japanese girls that they're like if you have sex too early then like they think it's just like asobi mitaina. But like if like the guy meets them like and doesn't have sex with them then like they think he's like shinken or something.
Yeah,
They're serious. That's pretty interesting distinction there. I don't believe it really. I don't know, but I just always sleep with girls like basically the first time or maybe the second time.
But you never got into a relationship with them, right?
Of course I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, in 10 years in Japan, I've almost always been like not always, but like a lot of the time I've been in a
Wait, you were
relationship.
asking all these girls like their types. What is your type? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I like a girl who takes care of me, right? Like if we get in the shower together, she's like, you know, she's like gets the soap and she's like helping me wash, right? Like I like if a girl's like trying to wash me, I'm like, oh my god, you're so cute, right? Like I love it, right? And like I'm kind of disorganized sometimes, so like if the girl's like trying to kind of help me organize, like that like really makes me like her a lot, right? And then other than that, like I just like girls who are like straightforward, you know, not trying to like pretend to do something or cause drama. I hate girls that
super crazy.
Yeah, really crazy. I hate girls that I hate girls that like if we're sitting together at dinner, they're like always checking their phone or something, or you know, like yeah, or if they
It's
like
not like giving you attention, right?
yeah, I don't really care about attention on me. I just like feel like it's like we're together right now and we should be like at least like together. Appreciate the moment. Yeah.
Because you
But
never know how long the relationship is gonna last for.
Yeah, exactly. So like I like cooking obviously, so like I like a girl who wants to like cook with me. Right? Like if
Yeah,
she wants
he's a
to
really
like
good chef, by the way.
yeah.
I told him to make a YouTube channel and like how to like.
Yeah, I might do this. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing this, like making a YouTube channel where, like I just like cook with somebody and like a girl and get to know her as we're cooking, like a cooking date kind of show thing. I think it'd be cool. Yeah. The situation would already be too much for me. 1-to-1 Tiger Nampa and fade away into the void of the night. Yeah, I mean, like, it's too much for most people, right? Most people can't handle it. I like a girl with a huge rack, just being honest. Yeah, I mean, I think most people do. Big titties are important, I guess. Yeah, I mean, for me the most important part is that she's happy to do what I want to do. Like, if I want to go to nature, she's like, yeah, let's go to nature, right? Or if I want to, like, just chill and watch a movie, she's like, yeah, let's chill and watch a movie. Like, kind of easygoing girl.
That's feeling.
Yeah, that's important, right? The cooking show is coming soon. Alright guys, we're probably gonna stop in about 5 minutes or so. So if you guys got last questions, please drop in the chat. Make sure to like the video. Like the video. We got about 5 minutes left.
Subscribe to his YouTube.
Like the video, follow the link, add your email into the email list for sure. Big things coming. Something that you're only going to hear if you're following on the email list. So be sure to follow the link in the description and register on that email list. How important are looks to you? So if you have hot dude A who's young, good looking, totally type, but no personality, or dude B who's older, not great looking, but great guy? Alright, that's an interesting question. So like, what if you have like a guy who's like really hot and young and but has no personality? I guess like if you're with him is boring. Or you have like a guy who's like older, he's not really good looking, but like I guess like when you're with him, like you can really talk and like you vibe.
I think the personality is like a game changer. I mean, I like a guy with like really fun personality, like very open.
Yeah.
Likes to talk. I could never have a guy just like always on his phone and just like you know. Like I'm not like I do that, but like I mean, if a guy does that,
me too sometimes.
It's kind of like annoying, you know.
Yeah. It is.
So
of course.
I guess personality is very important in how they try to like treat girls, I guess. I don't know.
This is a good question too. Okay, so let's say your boyfriend is sleeping with another girl. Would you rather he lies about it or he just tells you the truth?
Tells me the truth.
Really?
Because I know what's gonna happen.
Oh, for real? But if he tells you the truth, are you gonna like?
Okay.
Is it gonna work out or what?
So the guy I'm currently dating, I'm not gonna expose him like really badly, but like the guy I'm dating right now, at first, like the first part of our relationship, he wasn't really ready for a committed relationship. He never had like a serious type of relationship. So I was his first, you know? So for him, it was new to him. So he was just really used to the whole fucking other girls in one night lifestyle, kissing girls on his YouTube, wherever. That was his lifestyle in the past. So I was pretty much kind of like, I don't know. I guess I kind of knew what I was getting myself into when I like first started dating him. Like he just gave me a lot of red flags. I mean, he was always texting girls behind my back, and I would like see it, you know. And so he broke up with me many times, like in total maybe 7 times, just so he can fuck other girls, because he felt guilty if he was like in a relationship with me and like he wants to like fuck this girl. Like he didn't want that, so he would just break up with me and fuck another girl and come back, get back together kind of thing. And I let him do that like total 7 times, and then there was this time when I was like kind of dating other guys to see whether I can move on from him, because he was just doing so much of that. And then when he found out that I was kind of interested in this other guy, he started to like panic. I'm gonna be serious. And I was like, I'm gonna be serious. And he became very serious. And then but I always tell him like, I don't think you can change people. Like, you know, I think it's hard to change people, especially if he comes from that lifestyle. Like, if he's Brazilian, I guess in Brazil it's kind of normal to do that. I don't know. But for me, it's like obviously not normal to just like break up with someone you love and then fuck other people and just get back with them. Yeah. So, but then I tell him like if he does that, I want him to be honest with me. So like I would probably do the same, you know. I don't know. Like,
I think like a lot of Japanese girls basically, or like the way they do it in Japan is like, at least from my experience, is like they basically like they pretend like they're loyal, and then they just like, if they're married, maybe they'll go to Fuzoku, like a prostitute or something, or a kaba. Or they just sleep around, right?
Like we actually talked about this. Like he told me like, of course he's a guy, you know, he likes to fantasize about other girls and whatever. And then he told me like if I was ever like wanting to have sex with other girls, like he wants me to like join him to like have a threesome kind
Better
of thing.
than join, yeah, I guess.
So like when he's like open up to me about this topic, I felt very like, you know, like I guess special in a way, just being like, oh, he cares about
true,
like himself and me, and like, you know, he doesn't want to like end the relationship, like he probably would want to fuck other girls with me, but I don't know if I'm ready for that. That's kind of like not my thing. But
I had this experience in college where my girlfriend was like, all right, we're gonna fuck my friend. But then she's like, but don't insert into her. But then, of course, like I inserted into her.
Yeah, I heard.
And then she like cried and ran away.
So you never know. You never know once you experience it. Maybe there's some people who are like into those things, and maybe I might be the type who's not into that.
True.
Yeah. You never know unless you try it out.
All right, I think we're gonna call it there, everybody. Thank you guys. Peace out. Thank you to the lovely Yamada Hinano.
This was fun.
She's great. Yeah. Thank you. It was a great conversation.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on. Appreciate all of your insights. All right, guys.